it.
Yeah.
If you ever feel, oh my gosh, if you ever feel yourself hunching in your chair, just take your nose and press it back, and then roll your shoulders back, and that's where your posture should be.
So in other words, just sit up straight.
Mm-hmm.
You know they have a machine now that you can put on the back.
I have
Yeah.
it. I have it.
and
I
it,
have
like,
it. It's from
zaps you.
Kickstarter.
I'm gonna try to have great posture this whole episode.
You know
too.
it's gonna give up as soon as you laugh. Once, like, ha ha. Your body's gonna break.
I'm gonna be down here.
Yeah.
You can't hear me.
so funny, guys.
Hold on, I gotta push my nose, roll my shoulders back. That's
I
it.
saw one of the comedians from Saturday Night Live posted on her Instagram feed, and I was like, I was doing it like all day at work yesterday.
Who was it?
Melissa Villasenor.
Oh yeah, I love her.
Yeah, she's funny.
Melissa
I don't
by
know who that
God.
is.
Melissa by man.
Mia Senor.
Villasenor.
Villasenor.
Via by
By God. By man.
man.
By man.
Yeah.
All right.
Bring us in.
Welcome to another episode of Hodgepodge. I'm Fig.
Dan.
And I'm Tom.
Thanks for coming. See you later.
See,
right.
that's it.
That's the episode.
That was it.
That was
Wow, minute 22, our shortest one.
Minute 22.
Yep, that's it. We're done.
it. That took a minute 22 seconds to say all that.
Oh, 1 minute 22. I was like, minute 22. We had,
1.22.
yeah.
Let's jump right
Let's just
into it
dive in
right now.
full force.
Because I have a story for you guys. Story time.
Is it a good story?
Well, it's not really a good story, but a couple of points I want to hit on about my recent dental appointment here, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
So I feel like taken out of context, some of the things that were said to me in the orthodontist appointment could be used in a number of pornographic films.
I feel like that with most doctor visits.
Yeah, I
With
think
most
so.
doctors, just like, call for me, pull down your pants,
Well,
let me hold you.
I have been to like one doctor who's done that to me.
What, that's coddle your and made you cough?
Yeah.
That's like every physical for me.
Really? When I go to the doctor, I'm sorry. Sorry to digress this quickly into the
I know.
episode. But when I
Go
go to the
ahead.
doctor and they go, "Oh, you need to come back for a physical," I always come back, and all they do is take blood.
Oh no, I always make sure I like shower and have good like boxers because it almost always happens. You're like,
I know.
I save time and take my pants off in the waiting room.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
that's a great idea.
That's a-
just
Life
to save
hacks.
time. Just to save
Yeah.
time. It's a life hack.
Life hacks.
yeah, doctor, I'm ready. Whenever you are.
But if you just had audio in the room and all you heard was he has the thing that he's gonna put in my mouth to take my impressions, and
Yeah.
he said, "All right, I'm gonna put it in, I'm gonna take it out, and I'm gonna put it back in." All right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Okay, doc, that sounds good." But I felt like just giggling. I'm like, people had to giggle at that.
I'm sure.
But I was getting my teeth cleaned. And this girl, I don't know if this ever happened to you guys, and I really hope if you can think of a story that this happened to you guys before, that'd be fantastic. But this girl, and this happened to me twice in my life now, but the teeth is the most recent one.
Yeah.
She's cleaning the back of my teeth, doing a teeth cleaning. And you can tell she's leading me into something. She's like, she's cleaning the back of my teeth. She's like, "So, do you smoke?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Mm-hmm." Do you drink a lot of coffee?" I'm like, "No."
Well, I know where this is going.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a lot of tea. I'm like, "No, I think the average amount." What are you saying?
Do you suck a
Oh.
lot of lozenges?
She's like, "Oh no, you just got a lot of stains on the back of your teeth." I'm like, "I can tell, like based on what you were
I
telling
mean,
me."
yeah, I feel like everybody. I don't know.
Well, I'm saying no, but my point is she's leading. We
She's
know what
leading,
she's.
yeah,
There's no
yeah,
need for
Yeah.
those questions.
Leading
Yeah.
questions.
She could've
Leading
just said
questions.
yes.
Yeah.
When I was lost all the weight that I did last summer, and I was ready to debut my bod in Wildwood,
Yeah.
and one of my friends was like, we were playing frisbee, and he's like, "So, so you do your chest, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, you do incline bench press?"
Yeah.
"Yeah." You decline bench press?" "Yeah." "Oh, chest flies too?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "No, you look good."
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Why all these questions then, bud?
Are you
Yeah.
trying to get at something,
Yeah.
pal? Nick, I love you, Nick. I love you, but I'm just saying, like, come on with those questions.
Yeah.
We know what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
That was great.
It's like that one time when that guy was like, you just have a little bit more mass than most people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the guy that called out my mask, why I didn't get high.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I get it, but it's like, we know what you're saying without saying it.
Right.
It was his
Oh, I hate
density.
those
It was his
questions.
density that called out.
Yeah.
I
You're
feel
a
like
little more dense.
the lady
Yeah. Oh,
cleaning-
density. Yeah.
Yeah, dense.
You are my density.
But I feel like she's cleaning my teeth. She would have been like, wow, you have some, like, obviously, in my little electronic toothbrushing that I do, I guess I missed electric.
Which
electronic.
one do you have?
I don't know, a cheap one. It was on sale.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I guess I missed the back of my teeth. I don't know.
Yeah. That's a big thing to miss, though.
It was like the tooth back of my
Oh, it's
front
like the
teeth.
back teeth.
No,
not
the
like.
back of my front teeth.
Oh, that's yeah. Oh, that's terrible. No.
Terrible
Hold
for
on.
who?
Let me. It's
I
a
brush my
terrible
teeth every-
spot. It's a terrible spot because
tough spot.
no. Because if you're a
That's
mouth
terrible,
breather,
Dan.
That's terrible, Dan. That's terrible. That's a terrible spot to miss.
I love how like I say things a lot and then I have to like no.
What was I hate you?
That's not what I meant.
I hate you?
Yeah. No, I mean like my dentist or my dental hygienist is always like, no, that's like the worst spot anybody has. Always. She's like, every other tooth is fine. It's just like it's always the back of your top teeth or the back of your bottom teeth.
I know, but you could have just told me straight up, you got some stains back there. Okay, let's fix that. That's what
Yeah.
I'm here for, you know? And then
You gotta brush better.
the only other thing I'm going to point out about that was that as part of the treatment that I have to get, I'm getting Invisalign. I have to fix a tooth. I had to yank out one of my own teeth. I had to yank out my own tooth before
When was the last time
appointment.
you yanked out
So
one
that's
of your
what I
own
was thinking.
teeth?
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. It had to be, 20 years?
More than that.
And so I twisted and I pulled that thing out, and it almost was like a nostalgic feeling. So I was like, oh, that's what it feels like to not. I'm putting my tongue in there. I'm like, oh, that's what it feels like to not have
Yeah.
a tooth. And it reminded me of when I was in second grade or something.
Yeah,
not having
yeah.
a tooth. It was just a weird experience.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like-
I don't
I
know.
feel like I'm regressing.
We all are kind of.
Yeah, a little bit.
regressing.
Yeah. As time goes on.
Yeah, I just ended up getting a botched cavity job, and my tooth ended up falling out.
Really?
Yeah.
A botched cavity job, meaning they messed up doing the cavity.
Well, yeah, because I had like a tiny cavity on the side of my tooth,
What
And-
tooth?
the one that's missing.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
oh my
so
god,
far
you have a
back.
missing tooth.
Yeah. So they went and they filled the cavity in through the side, and maybe 3 weeks later, I'm like, it really hurts. Like, why is it hurting so bad?
Yeah, yeah.
And I waited another 2 weeks, and I went to the dentist. I was like, I can't. It's hurting. What is it? And they're like, oh, yeah, from the cavity. It looks like you might have gotten an infection.
What?
So I guess they'll have a little spot open, and
Yeah.
things are just getting in there.
Oh my god.
So
Oh.
yeah, I ended up
that
having
stinks.
I got the tooth extracted.
Yeah.
Which was fun.
Cheesesteak pieces.
Yeah, everything was in
Yeah.
there. So they extracted it, and then they're like,
Beer
"Well, we
and
can do an
cheesesteak.
implant." And I was like, "Well, how much is an implant?" And they're like, $45 million. I was like,
For a back tooth, who
I'm
cares?
good.
In my
Well,
opinion.
yeah.
Most people don't have
"Well,
a
that's
lot
why."
of their molars.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I'm doing Invisalign to kind of straighten everything out, and then I'll get the implant, as
Right,
opposed to putting
right.
an implant in sideways.
How's
like
that going
everything
for
else.
you?
Eh.
I was gonna ask you last
It's
time.
tough.
it's
It's a
tough.
big commitment.
It's
I'm
tough,
doing.
yeah.
I'm going to be doing.
It's like
Invisalign
23
too.
hours a day that you have to
Do
have
you do
Invisalign.
it?
No,
Why
no.
not?
I will do maybe 4 hours here and there. And
It's tough.
it's hard.
So
It's
I'm
hard.
going to be doing it March 22nd. I'm doing.
Abby's
it.
brother does it, and he's fucking religious with that thing, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes if I put my mind to it, I can do it. But it's easier said until you shove the plastic in your mouth. You have to be dealing
Yeah.
with it for that long.
Yeah.
I should have got it taken care of in middle school, but I missed it. I was too cool for braces back then. I'm too cool for them now, I guess.
We
I
were
don't
just
know.
too poor for braces back then, so I had to wait till now.
I know. I
I
had
guess
this one tooth on the bottom, and look, that one.
Yeah.
And every time I go to the dentist, they're like, anything wrong?
Show the camera.
Show it.
It's nice.
And so
I really can't wait for the zoom in on that.
every time I go to the dentist, they go, anything else, you have concerns about? I'm like, yeah, just this one stupid fucking tooth.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Do you always get Joe Pesci when you're at the
yeah, just one of these fucking tooth. My fucking tooth. Wait, what is that? Think I'm a clown? Well, funny how? Funny what? Funny like a clown? No. So, and they're like, yeah, well, we could send you to an orthodontist. And I was like, how much do you think it's going to cost? And they're like, $5,000.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
It's not
I'll
cheap.
live with it.
It's not cheap. Yeah.
I'll live with it.
Thank God for healthcare savings accounts.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I think the weirdest thing I got was a mole in my mouth, the roof of my mouth.
A mole?
Yeah, not like a big furry mole, but
Yeah,
it's like a freckle.
A big furry mole.
Yeah, it's like a
like
freckle.
the animal. You have a freckle on the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, my-
How would you even find that?
My dentist
like a
saw
raised
it.
freckle? Freckle.
Freckle.
A raised,
A raised
freckle?
freckle.
Or a phased
No,
freckle?
it
A
was-
phase freckle.
My dentist saw it one day when he stuck the mirror in there. He's like, "You got a freckle in your mouth." I'm like,
Weird.
"Yeah." He's like, "It's like 0.106
Like
of
one of
America."
these kind of things? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like
No
0.016 of America has a freckle in their mouth. He's like, "You're special." He's
Oh,
like, but we
cool.
gotta keep an eye on it just in case it's cancer. I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. All right, let's keep an eye on it. Make sure
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah.
grow."
You're special, but you might die.
You might die. I was like, "All right."
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just just keep an eye on it
Yeah,
because
make
you
sure it
might
doesn't grow.
die from it.
Yeah. I was like,
thanks,
"Yeah,
Doc."
sure. Let me see." I go home like,
Yeah. Now you're gonna.
Trying
I'm
to
gonna
see.
worry about it for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
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 "It hasn't grown. It's good."
Anyways, all right. That was the only. That was my story time. That was it. I know you want to touch on something pop culture style, so let's get to pop culture week with Tom over here.
All right.
Tom's pop culture corner. Give it to me, Tom.
Tom's Pop Culture Corner.
Pop culture corner.
All right. So let me go over here to show notes.
Show notes.
Okay. So
You mean your notes app?
yeah, show notes. The show notes. So
Let's
I
hear it,
wanted
Thomas.
to ask you guys a question.
Sure.
Last week we had one of the biggest events of the country
That's
in
right.
the country.
That's right.
Halftime heat.
Halftime, not even halftime, but the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah. What
Yeah, that went over his head. Halftime Heat was a wrestling show.
Oh, see, I don't know. Who's in that? Hogan's Heroes. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. Super Bowl.
Triple T,
Triple T?
L,
Triple T, yeah.
Yeah.
Triple.
So hold on.
Hold on.
So I wanted to ask you, what do you guys think about the Super Bowl?
Really boring.
Very boring, right?
Really boring.
Yeah.
We actually found ourselves playing Jenga.
I saw that.
Oh, really?
I saw that, yeah. A pretty intense game of Jenga.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Abby fell asleep for the first half.
Yeah.
You know,
That's about-
in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah, in and out.
Second
Yeah,
half, you guys
your
came
dentist.
over. You know.
Yeah.
But
No, I came over for like the last 4 minutes of
Yeah.
the fourth
Yeah.
quarter.
which felt like 3 hours. Though.
It
Yeah.
went a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But more importantly, though, how do you guys feel about the Super Bowl halftime show? And what was up with SpongeBob? What's SpongeBob?
I don't exactly
Guy.
know the whole SpongeBob thing, but I know SpongeBob had a song, which was like the
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about it either, but I think
First
it
of all,
was a song. Yeah.
SpongeBob had a song?
Yeah, it was like they wanted it to play during a halftime show because I think one of the creators, SpongeBob, or the creator that made that song passed away or something.
Oh, okay.
So in order to memorize, they said you guys should play it during a halftime show. And
No,
they're
Right.
yeah, the guy that created SpongeBob
So-
passed away.
yeah.
And the,
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So people were like all up in arms, like they wanted to hear the song, and I think they did like a fraction of it, and that was it.
yeah.
If you listen to the song, it's fantastic. It
The
really
real
is,
song?
Yeah, it really is fantastic for any cartoon. And
Yeah,
that song
yeah.
Is
is
it?
amazing.
I don't know it.
Yeah, we could put it right there.
Can we do that?
No,
I don't know if
think
we
so.
can.
You mean the audio?
Yeah,
I
like
don't
the
know.
I don't
link.
think
we
so.
Can't put a link to it.
A
the
link?
link to
Yeah,
it, yeah.
probably.
Yeah, we'll put a
Yeah,
link
yeah.
for you guys.
Down
Yeah.
below.
Yeah, down. Not in.
Yeah.
He never puts the links, guys.
And for anybody who's listening, you got to go to our YouTube page and then go down below.
Yeah.
And hopefully Tom will put it there.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. And probably not.
Well, I feel like based on the feedback that I heard, yeah, I just thought it was boring. So I watched.
It was terrible.
I watched wrestling during it
Yeah.
because they had a match live for a wrestling match that was live during the Super Bowl halftime
I
show.
watched it after. It was fantastic.
It was fantastic. So as a wrestling fan, I was completely satiated, but I had that on mute, not on mute, on low volume, and it just there was no energy, there's no life. It
Very
just seemed-
lackadaisical.
Yeah,
I,
it was.
I remember I saw
It
a
was
meme.
weird.
I saw a meme that had him with his guitar.
And it was-
and
yes.
he like apparently didn't play the guitar at all.
Very rarely did he
Yeah,
play the
It
guitar.
was just
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
around his neck
Yeah.
the entire time.
And his fucking his headphones, and they were just like always
yeah,
swinging.
always swinging around. I was like,
Yeah.
all right.
I like all the memes about his tattoos.
Yes,
though. The
that's
tattoo-
yeah.
the
That's
tattoo-
what I
the
really
tattoo.
wanted to talk about
The
was just
tattoo.
the endless memes of his tattoos.
Because it looks like they're all jail cell tattoos, and he's like the whitest white.
It's just the weirdest, like hodgepodge, no pun intended,
Pun fully intended.
Pun fully intended.
hodgepodge of like fucking tattoos. What the fuck? Why would you get California across your fucking
They weren't playing the
stomach?
Super Bowl in California, so maybe that's the reason why.
They were?
Weren't they?
No,
The Super Bowl was in
Atlanta.
it was
but,
yeah,
but
yeah.
California was
was
in it.
in it. That's
Yeah.
correct. But they said one of the memes that he walked into a tattoo shop and he's like, "I'll have all those."
yeah.
Puts them all on
Yeah.
his body.
Did you see the one meme with Michael Scott and it
Yeah.
was just everything like
Everything.
threat level midnight
Yeah,
and like
it was all
everything
Mike
he was
Toby's
yeah.
face.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
It was great.
Or did you see the other guy? It's been all over the sports pages, but the other guy just wrote on his belly, Illinois.
Yeah, yeah.
Just one.
So they were doing it for all states.
Yeah, yeah.
We
Yeah.
should do one for New Jersey.
We should.
There wasn't one for New Jersey?
didn't
No,
see
I'm
one.
sure there was. Well, let's do one for New
Yeah,
Jersey.
we should. We should.
That'll be the cover for
Right
this.
now.
We really should do that.
That'll be the cover for
and
this.
pop it on the Insta.
We should. Oh, we will. Yeah.
Yeah.
After this, you'll see on the Insta of us
Do you
with
have
New Jersey.
Do you have any mascara we can use?
Yeah, I'm sure Abby has
Yeah.
some.
I'll use.
Do you have any mascara we can use? That was my question.
I'm sure Abby has some.
Do you have any mascara?
Actually, I do. From when I was
Fall Out Boy fan.
no, when I was a pirate for Halloween.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I do. Oh my god. Yeah, so we'll do that.
Yeah, I'll tramp stamp it.
But the performance itself, I mean, ever since the whole Nipplegate thing and with Janet Jackson's
Nipplegate?
nipple plopping out,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then they've been going safer and safer for
Yeah.
their picks. I mean, there was some like I was never a Maroon 5 fan, but I feel like the way people were bashing them post this performance, it really felt like it was like they were a Nickelback type band. But I don't know, were they ever a Nickelback type band where
No.
it's like, oh, you like people that like them get made fun
I
of?
think Maroon 5 has a really good following, and I think that a lot of people do like them. I don't think that they're a terrible band.
I think that they have changed with the times because if you remember when they first came out, they were very just
You
Like,
could say that about
oh,
a lot of guys.
yeah, but a
like
lot of
John
guys.
Mayer even too.
yeah,
Like
but they've progressed with the times, and I mean, I thought they were always solid. They were never my favorite band. They had a lot of good songs.
Yeah.
A lot of songs that stuck in your
Yeah.
head, but they're definitely not Nickelback.
they're definitely. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know
I
if
guess
I say
like
this.
the way their reputation was being perceived online as somebody that hasn't followed
Yeah.
Maroon 5 like for maybe some of the things that I might see,
Right.
some of the songs I might hear or whatever. I was like, man, these guys are getting like
Like,
shit on.
Listen, I mean,
Yeah, right.
But I didn't really care for them anyway, so I wasn't impressed with the performance.
yeah, but if you look at like other halftime performances in the past, and you compare someone like Maroon 5 to someone like Bruno Mars and Chili Peppers was by far probably one of the best
Oh
halftime
my
shows.
God, it was one of the best.
But you think of those two people, and they're full of energy.
in my lifetime,
and-
at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're full of energy. They have a great show that they put on. Whereas Maroon 5 is very much like you sing along to the songs. And
Yeah,
it just,
nothing.
you know, and you had Big Boy, which once again, Big Boy was awesome.
yeah, that came out, but
That came out-
because Atlanta.
It's Atlanta.
I was gonna say, like,
And who's the other guy? Who's that other guy who
the other
rapped?
he's-
Travis
he's one-
Scott?
Yeah,
Travis
he's
Scott?
one of the trappers nowadays.
Oh, really?
Listen,
I don't know anything about.
I
it.
am getting old. I am so fucking old now.
Listen, there's like
I don't know who that
almost-
is.
There's like almost 40 rappers nowadays that start their name with Lil. Lil Tyga, Lil
Yeah,
Wayne,
yeah.
Lil Snap,
Yeah.
Lil P, Lil
Big Fat
Benjamin,
Dan.
Lil BFD,
Yeah.
Lil everything.
Yeah,
So yeah, we're way
Yeah, yeah.
behind the times.
yeah. Way behind.
Way behind.
I honestly was counting on you guys to bring that stuff, that knowledge to me because my iPod that I listen to hasn't been updated in about 10 years.
No,
It's
listen,
the iPod I listen to.
I find good stuff that I like, and I'll listen to it.
I find I have bands that I listen to, and that's about it. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't.
Any new stuff that they release, I'll
Yeah.
keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I mean, lucky for me that I work in New York and I get a chance to go to like all these little tiny shows or
Right.
venues of like up and comers
Yeah, yeah.
that like I went to the who's the guy
Rag and Bone Man.
Rag and Bone Man.
Oh yeah,
Like
he's
we
great.
went, we went to his show
Bone Man was
before he
awesome.
like blew up. Like
Yeah.
we went
Yeah,
to the show and then
That
all
was
of a
2
sudden,
years ago.
yeah, and then all of a sudden he was like on video game soundtracks. He was on movie soundtracks.
Yeah, yeah. Commercials,
Everywhere.
every
It was
commercial.
number one on Z100. Like it was a couple of months after we went to the show.
Yeah.
That's what New York is. And that's
Being
what I
a
like.
drummer, you think I would.
Well, I was
know
going to ask you.
what's going down.
I was going to ask you: is Maroon 5 musically talented? Are they musically talented?
I can't say enough to
You don't listen to them enough,
No, I mean
Yeah.
when we played shows when I was in high school, we always covered Maroon 5 songs.
right? They're
Like, we put-
catchy.
We covered
I
This
mean,
Love and Harder to Breathe. I think all the time.
But let's talk about this. I mean, Nickelback is catchy. Like some Nickelback songs are catchy,
Listen,
and like you
catchy
can't
and
deny
good are
that.
two different
And
things.
here- and
Catchy
here-
and good
yeah.
are two different things.
Yeah, and here's the thing. At a certain point, yes, they can all play their instruments well.
Right.
He can sing really well.
Right.
They're good at what they do.
Right.
Are they the best at playing a guitar or the best at playing the drums? Probably not.
Right.
No.
Not everybody needs
And-
to be Dream
not-
Theater.
Yeah, exactly. Not everybody needs to be like a dream band.
Yeah.
But
A dream band. What are you talking about?
No, no, but he's,
Theater.
Yeah, I know. I just like how we
just
both
thought
were
it was
like, wait,
No,
what?
I hope you can see my face because I was like, he said dream, and I knew
Yeah.
he was on board with me, and then
Yeah,
he said
yeah.
band instead of theater, so I was like,
well, because they are a dream band. They
I
get
know
like
what you mean, but I'm saying they all
Yeah.
went to Berkeley, and they all,
yes,
you know,
yes, they're all very, very good at
yeah,
like
they're
playing.
like,
their
check
things.
out my Mixolydian scale that I'm playing for this
Mixolydian.
particular. Yeah, and it's like we don't.
I don't
care,
even know what the
man.
fuck that means.
We don't care.
All
All
I
right.
know are paradiddles.
So let me ask you one last question.
One
wrap
last
this
question.
up. Wrap this segment up.
Do
Right.
it.
Who would you rather see, or who would you want to see next year in the Super Bowl halftime
a great
show?
question.
that is a really
And
good question.
I'll start you off because I was talking to someone at work and I kind of agreed with them, and he's a really weird person to have as
Al Yankovic.
That's not bad though.
No, I thought you were gonna say
That's not
weird. You said
bad.
he's weird.
Yeah.
Kid Rock. Kid Rock. As
I think
terrible as I think Kid Rock is,
Yeah.
he would probably put on a good halftime show.
I
Kid
think
Rock
I
before
think
he-
I
I'm
think
sorry, go ahead.
I think the way that the NFL right now is battling the whole Colin Kaepernick situation, they can't go with someone like Kid Rock.
Why
You
is
just
Kid
can't.
Rock?
Kid Rock before he decided he was a country star, then maybe I would say maybe.
Yeah,
Ball with the
Ball with
ball.
the
Ball with the
ball.
ball.
You know he's gonna
fantastic.
play
of
ball
course,
with the ball.
of course. But his views on like politics, he's very, very.
Oh, see, I don't
outspoken
follow him. I don't
very
know exactly
outspoken
what
about
he's.
it, and he's very anti Colin Kaepernick. And if
Oh,
they
he is.
and if they put him on there, that's kind of sending a message to everybody, like a big.
That's
F you.
probably why they don't do that.
It has to be somebody. It has to be somebody far-reaching.
Yeah.
Like I feel
Yeah.
like the big. I feel like big stars, like when they had Beyonce, or if they had.
You should
even
just
Paul
bring
Ma-
back Bruno Mars, dude.
Yeah, he was
Well,
fantastic.
or even Paul McCartney. Like when they do
Oh,
those
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
people, like to me it makes sense. I mean,
They're
it's that big of
timeless,
a show.
timeless
Yeah.
people.
I would think I would like to see someone with energy, someone that's been around for years, and it's probably way
Right.
out into left field.
Right.
But I'm saying if the Super Bowl is ever in like
Oh, I'm ready for this. Who?
yeah, if the Super Bowl is ever down in like Florida, Pitbull.
Pitbull. Not a bad idea.
I think his show would be.
Did he ever do
great.
one?
He might have like did a
had
cameo
to be
maybe.
there at some
He had to be there for
He
some-
might have did a cameo at one
Yeah.
point.
One of
But
these
I-
was featuring Pitbull at some point.
Yeah.
They had to.
But
They
I
had
feel
to.
featuring
but I feel like his own show and the songs that he's had over the years, he's had multiple top 10 hits, and I'm sure he knows how to have the crowd go wild, especially if it's in Florida.
Pitbull does remind me of Miami when we went to Miami.
Yeah.
that was
Mr.
fantastic.
305, Mr. Worldwide.
Let's close it down with Figs pick of the week. Figs. Pick of the week.
Figs pick of the week.
Pick of the week. So, the pick of the week this week, what I've been watching. So, as you guys know, I have a lot of time on the sub.
I'm sorry. So we're talking about something you're watching. That's
Something
that's
that I'm
what this
watching.
partic-
Yeah.
all right,
Well,
we're going for-
no, I have a lot of time in general on my commute to the city. So it could be something that I'm watching, something that I'm listening to, something that
Right.
I'm just
Some
I'm
form
finding-
of
some
media.
form of media that I've
Some
found
That you're
interesting.
ingesting.
some
at this
earth
point.
floor that you stepped on.
Yeah, some earth floor and
Anything.
Some, yeah, anything.
I'm gonna spit out my beer.
So I'm actually gonna bring it back a little bit because a lot of people have told me the show is really good, and I did not want to give it the credit that it deserved.
Let's hear it.
The Ranch.
Okay, go
All
on
right.
because I'm with you before you watched it, so
You're with me before I watched. You didn't want to
Because
give it a chance.
I don't want to give it a chance.
No,
I
yeah,
don't.
and
currently.
I also don't want to give it a chance.
I didn't. It was like it's Ashton Kutcher.
It's a sitcom.
It's a
I don't care.
sitcom. Yeah, I
Right.
could care less. I guess the refreshing aspect of it is, yes, it is a sitcom, but it's also on Netflix. So I mean, they don't
They
have
can break the mold.
they can break the mold
Right.
where like you kind of get the sitcom feel, and then all of a sudden someone throws an F word out there, or it's things like
Okay.
that. They're just like, oh,
Okay.
all right, like it's not just a regular sitcom. Like
Yeah,
it's unexpected things that could happen,
right.
and that's what I like. And the story's been pretty good. I've only done season 1 so far. I've just started last week.
How many
Pleasant-
seasons are there?
There's 6.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, 6.
Dude, I'm
Yes.
legitimately blown away.
And that's when I first saw. I was like 6 seasons. It must
I
have.
thought it just came out last year.
Yeah, no, they have 6 seasons. All of them are 10 episodes, and
Yeah.
they're all like half-hour episodes. So it's not a lot of content.
Right,
But the fact that they've been renewed that many times just shows you that they have quite a following.
right.
What does he own, a ranch?
Yes, that's the main aspect of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I watched like 10 minutes of the first episode, and that's it.
It just doesn't appeal to me.
The father is the person that owns a ranch, Ashton Kutcher, and his old.
No,
that
no
seven-
spoilers,
no,
right?
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
that
Sam
old,
Elliott's in it, isn't he?
That old.
Who's Sam Elliott?
The guy with the most there, Sam Elliott.
Oh, yeah. Marlboro Man.
Yeah, he plays.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was he the Marlboro Man?
I'm pretty sure he was.
yeah, he plays the father. Ashton Kutcher plays one of the sons.
Dude.
And, yeah, and his other friend from that '70s show plays his brother.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much the aspect of the show. They show how it is to own a ranch, and it's very real in that sense. Where
Right.
they have the struggles of being a rancher and nowadays, which
I
it's-
legitimately enjoy that pick of the week, and let me tell you why. Because I would never fucking think that was a good show to
yeah,
watch.
I
Nah.
didn't, and I gave it.
I mean, they took what's his name off the show because of those sexual misconduct.
Who's that?
allegations.
Who?
Danny, the other guy from that
Danny,
70s show.
Oh,
not
really?
Danny McBride.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not-
Danny Masterson.
Danny
Masterson.
yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't follow.
No,
that.
no, I'm just
Sexual-
saying. So he's off the show. Just FYI,
Wow,
as
okay.
you get closer to it.
He
Well-
had sexual.
Stuff from
Alle-
way
al-
back. Yeah, we don't need to get into that.
allegations?
That's a little intense, but yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
I didn't
He's
know
off
that
the
either.
show, yeah.
But either way, the show itself, it's clever, it's funny.
Is there a laugh track?
Unfortunately, there is. That's the one
Interesting.
thing.
I love laugh tracks. I don't mind
That's
them.
nostalgia
There-
right there.
Yeah, I know. There's a couple of spots where like I'm laughing and there's no laugh track. I'm like, that's so weird.
Oh,
And then-
that's weird.
And then there's other times where they're just like they kind of want you to laugh. And like, ha 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 ha. I'm like, what the hell? It's not that funny.
right.
Wait, say it, but say it again. Just say that's weird. Like you just say
That's
it.
weird.
Oh, there's that laugh track.
And there's me laughing without anybody else.
But it was just strange. But yes. So I would say, give it a try. If you're on the fence, jump over, do it.
Okay.
And if you're not on the fence,
If you're on the fence of the ranch, jump into the ranch.
yeah, I didn't think I would get past that Marlboro Man's voice because he's got a
His
very,
voice
yeah,
is fantastic.
very deep voice. But the more and more that I see him in it, it's fantastic. It has to. So
He played
Fig's
that,
pick of the week,
that was good. Good one.
The Ranch
Good one.
on
Good one.
Netflix.
I can't wait till he
streaming
picks,
live.
I can't wait till he picks something about like the Earth floor or something else.
Earth floor.
like-
Best spot. Best spot.
Best spot to stand on the Earth
Not
floor.
to stand as Marietta, Georgia.
It's
Let me tell
over
you
in
what.
Utah where it splits into 4 different states.
All right. Where we at, Dan?
Time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So before we wrap it up, we have one more thing to talk about. Fig,
Yeah.
I heard you're taking the polar plunge.
Oof, I am. It's coming up very soon. It's coming up on the 23rd of February.
That's crazy.
So,
I,
God
yeah.
bless you.
I don't think I could do this.
I can't even take a cold shower.
I'm
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, if you're interested in doing it, February 23rd, Seaside Heights, register.
For all our fans out there who
For
are
all our
listening
fans
and,
who want,
watching.
who want to join, February 23rd, Saturday morning. It's for a good cause. It's for raising funds for the Special Olympics,
Okay.
for the New Jersey Special Olympics, so specifically
Nice.
to New Jersey. But
Yeah.
donate if you don't do it. If you do it, I'll see you there. First beer's on me. First 10 that come only, because I can't. I'm not rich.
Yeah.
Wait, are you forcing us to come?
I am forcing you guys
Yeah,
to
we're
come, but
going,
I'm not
we're
buying
To
you guys
support
beers.
or to jump in?
Both, if you guys want to.
But don't I
think
have
I'm
to be
gonna jump
registered
in.
to jump in?
You have to register.
But it's an open beach. Can I just walk up and jump in?
Is it?
Can I come in from Europe and swim across
Yeah.
and then just end up that way?
I'm sure I know a couple people who are doing it because a lot of guys that I work with do
Yeah.
it all the time. But is it like something that you can register last minute and like just go up there and be
Yeah.
like, hey, listen,
You
I
can
wanna
register.
do it?
They want you to raise a certain amount of funds. So
Yeah.
it's best if you have at least a week to kind of raise. I think it's $100 you have to raise,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Or you have to pay it.
or you have to pay it.
Okay.
Which
If
is
So
I
it costs
did-
$100
if you
to jump
did
in a
it-
cold.
If you did it, I
listen.
would do it.
It's for a good cause. It's not to jump in the water. That's just.
If you
That's
did
what-
it, I would do it.
And we have a
Same-
challenge.
Same.
If you did it, I would do it.
we have a challenge, and he
For
said the
real.
same. So
It's February 23rd.
February
You don't
23rd.
understand how much I hate the cold. It's my least favorite thing.
You don't understand how much I'm sweating
Where is
right
it?
now.
Where is it?
So for you, it's just it's a nice
Yeah,
bath.
it's a nice bath.
Hey, we could luck out too. It could be really
it could
hot
be one of
that
those
day.
50-degree days.
Yeah. What's the where's it at?
Saturday, February 23rd, Seaside Heights.
Seaside Heights.
They send you the directions as soon as
Okay.
they get all that information.
Oh God, it would be great content with a GoPro camera though.
Listen, man, they could see that.
We could go live.
After
the- yeah.
we could
God.
go live.
They could
February
see that.
23rd is a Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
We'll talk about this after.
We should probably do
All
it.
right.
Do you have a robe?
No, I don't.
Long towel.
I do have
No,
a long
but you
towel.
could bring one, right?
Yeah. I'm bringing a little duffel bag so I can change, and
Yeah.
because I might be going to Atlantic City afterwards.
Atlantic City, huh?
Atlantic, yeah.
Hey, maybe we could all. Yeah.
We could
Wait,
all
to
go
gamble?
Of course, to gamble.
Play roulette?
and to warm up, and
Roulette?
to play roulette, and to play craps.
That was the cutest thing I ever seen. He was like,
Wait, to play roulette?
Guys?
Yeah,
I love roulette.
Well, I love gambling.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
I feel like those two go
Win-win.
together though.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So let's wrap it up.
Say goodbye, Fig.
Bye, Fig.
Nope, I knew he was gonna do that. I knew he was gonna do that.
Well, thanks again for joining us for another episode of Hodgepodge. I am Fig.
I am fan.
I am Tom.
You sound like you're on the. You sound like
I am Tam.
you sound like you're on the ranch.
I know.
All
Thanks
right.
for joining us.
Thanks,
See you
guys.
again next time.
See ya.
Did
Who's
you
that?
salute because I saluted? I swear.
Just wing it.
Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe to us on iTunes and iHeartRadio and YouTube and all the places, and watch our Instagram and follow our Instagram and do everything that we do.
They hold them doors and lights and down low.
Who was that?
Country song.
Okay.
See you next time.
Thanks, guys. Bye.